Hello and welcome to Vacation by V. My name is Vicki Spencer Rouse and I am the proud owner of Vacation by V. I started this company about 5 years ago. We focus on helping out accessible family vacations. Now what does that mean? People ask me that all the time. We help get people who have scooters or are in wheelchairs. Maybe they're using walkers. Maybe they're just slow walkers and can't walk far. Maybe they need a special dietary situation. I help that kind of client out to have a great vacation, to have fun without the barriers and problems. This started many years ago when I took my daughter, my nephew, my mother, and a wheelchair to Disney World. The kids were 6 years old and both of them were hyper. But we had a great time. Actually, my mother's Parkinson's disease disappeared while we were in Disney World. After that experience, we decided to go ahead and do other things with Mom. We've been to a balloon weekend in New Mexico. We've been to the beach many times and to different cities. We've gone to weddings and receptions and reunions, all that kind of thing. Mom might not have thought she could have done this, but we found ways around it and we found ways to work it out. So that's what we do. Where do I send people? Oftentimes I send people to Orlando, Las Vegas, sometimes Mexico. An all-inclusive resort is fabulous for the family, especially if you have a grandma and mom and dad and then kids. That's a great place to go. We also send them to weddings and reunions and things like that too. So we do just about anything. Vacation by V has a few tips for you who have special needs in the areas that we've discussed. One of them is to just slow down. I encourage people to extend your visit an extra day or two. This gives a person who has some needs some time to relax and calm down, but also enjoy the big party. I also encourage the individual to set up a hotel room instead of like staying at a family's house and bunking in somebody's room, because they can have their own shower and their own bed and their own downtime. These are very important and key elements when you are traveling. Number 2 is to plan ahead. And let me say that again real loudly. Plan ahead, especially with your medications. You need to have those medications planned and already packed 3 or 4 days before you leave. Why? Because then you don't have to worry about it. People use either the medication organizers, which they have, or I often encourage people to get duplicate bottles and just pack them in the bottles. Always have a list of your medication. Also include any hearing aids, any hearing aid batteries, extra pair of glasses, contacts, you name it, and pack all of that in your overhead compartment if you're flying, or close to you if you're driving. My third suggestion and tip is that you include everybody who's going to go on the trip. You include them in the decisions of where to go, what to bring, and have them help you pack. This helps everybody get invested in the entire vacation itself. So, now that you know what I'm about, how do you get in touch with me, or what's the next thing to do? Well, number 1, you're on my website right now, so go ahead. Go right up there and sign up for my newsletter. Number 2, I have a blog also, which you're very available down there. And the third one is, if you have a specific trip that you're interested in getting to know a little bit more information about, there's a button at the top and the bottom which says schedule a time to talk. I offer to have free consults with people to see what they're interested in, and for me to get to know you and you to get to know me. My name is Vicki Spencer Rouse, and I say get out of the house and get out of town with Vacation by V.